Hey, y'all. Someone is wrestling with God. And for the past weeks, I've been hearing pride. Like someone is really struggling with pride and rebellious. And when you are wrestling with God, you are rebelling because you're not doing what God is telling you to do. Pride is part of it because you're saying that you know what's best for you. But God is saying, no, this is what I'm telling you to do. I'm going to read Jeremiah. No, let me read Revelation, the 3rd chapter, the 17th verse. You say, I am rich. I have everything I want. I don't need a thing. And you don't realize that you are wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. You say you don't need a thing because you have gained the world. But God is saying that the very thing that you're saying that you have, it has caused misery. You are poor. You are blinded and naked. Don't y'all know that when you don't have God and you're not doing what God is telling you to do, all that other stuff doesn't even matter. God don't care nothing about how rich you are. He don't care nothing about all the possessions you have. God is saying that I am telling you to go that direction. But you're wrestling. And of course I heard Jonah, because somebody is just like Jonah right now. You're running from God. But God said, this one right here, they are literally wrestling with me. Like God keep telling you that where you is at, you don't even supposed to be there. What you are hanging around and dealing with, you supposed to be released those people. So guess what you're doing? You're wrestling with God because you're going against everything that God is telling you to do. God said he has been telling someone to walk in a assignment, to move. But you're saying, I know what's best for me. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to drag my feet. I don't want to do that because I might have to walk away from some people that I'm not ready to walk away from. I might have to let some people down because I don't want to hurt some people's feelings. Well, let me tell you something. Everything I just said, and if that's what somebody is saying, guess what? You have put it before God. But I want to tell you right now, God said you're wrestling with him. You not just running, but God said somebody is wrestling with you, with him. And I want to tell you right now that he said you is not going to win. Because the more you wrestle, the more the burden is going to be laid on you. And that's what God will do. Everything is just going to be, it's like it's going to be a heavy weight. You're not ready to receive no peace if you're wrestling with God. You're not ready to be walking around here just living, when God is saying, hey, I'm telling you to do this, but you saying, now I'm going to keep doing and living how I want to do. I'm going to keep being in places and hanging around people that I want to hang around. You're not ready to receive no peace. God said you're not going to win. Because he said that as long as you are constantly running from him, Jonah, because you got some people out here right now that is in a Jonah situation. And you think that you is where God wants you to be. God said no. He said it's a lot of people that's walking around here. He have given them instructions and told them what to do, where to go. And God said that you keep denying it. You being rebellious. And I'm telling y'all, I kept hearing pride. Like somebody got so much pride to where they won't even surrender to God. Like the pride has built up so much to where they won't even just surrender. Well, I'm not ready to do this because I'm not ready to do that. Pride. Let me read Jeremiah the 7th chapter, the 24th verse. But my people would not listen to me. They kept doing whatever they wanted, following the stubborn desires of their evil hearts. I've been talking about that evil heart, evil and wicked heart. They went backwards instead of forward. I have seen people that I know that God have been telling them that it's time to move forward. And I have been sitting here and God been showing me how people is not going forward. They literally going backwards. Meaning that they just on a standstill. Meaning that they're still holding on to things that God been telling them it's time to walk away from. God said no peace. Where was the peace when Jonah was running? Can somebody go to the word and show where was there any peace when Jonah was running from God? When he got on that boat, look what was going on. No peace there. So you're saying that I'm going to keep doing whatever I want to do. But at the same time, you saying that peace is coming. No, it's not. like God gave me this message during the week. But there's not going to be any peace while you are wrestling with God. And whoever is telling you that it's going to be some peace there, even if it's you that's convincing yourself, I want to tell you to please stop lying to yourself. Because it would not be no peace there until you surrender to God. How long you going to wrestle? How long are you going to run? How long are you going to keep doing things your way? I mean, y'all, when I tell y'all, I keep reminding, God keep reminding me when he put me in that room and that TV screen and he was just sitting back, letting me see what was going on in the lives of people. And I'm telling you, I'm sitting back and God letting me watch how people is just hindering their own selves. It ain't nobody else, because can't nobody make you do nothing. God don't even make you do anything. But it's self that's holding you back. You wrestling. You struggling. It ain't the devil. It's God. Because guess what? You're being rebellious. You prideful. And you don't want to listen to the instructions in the direction that God is telling you to go in. God said you keep wrestling with him. How long you gonna wrestle?